Right, here we are, mate.
We made it, Victorian Huts Tour.
That's the one. So, but this isn't the start. We have been at the Formula One, so we had an awesome time there. We were there for the whole weekend. The Victorian Club invited us down there, and that was the first adventure, and now we're here, mate, on to the next one.
Mate, they really did put it on. I've got to tell you, I'm a little bit sick of the city, but I'll tell you one thing, there are a lot of nice pubs. We had some dumplings, and Fitzroy has a lot of nice pubs.
It does, mate, it does. When we sampled a few of them, that's for sure.
But now we're where we belong, in the country.
That's
Our
right.
vehicles are about to hit the dirt road, tyre pressures
We've
down.
sorted it, yep, that's it. And we're at the foothills of Mount Stirling, and this is where we start our adventure up into the high country, mate.
Got 3 days of it.
It's going to be awesome. And who are we here with, mate? Come and explain some of the cars.
Okay, we'll start right at the top with us. Another Queenslander, Jack Freeman. He's down in, he's 47.
Yep.
And then, who else, mate? We've got the Victorians.
The Cavalots are here. Missing 2 of the family members this time, but it's just Paul, Emma, and little Dusty. Who else we got?
Rob Fry. He's been probably our group leader and led us astray the whole trip. So he's going to lead us, the team up in here. He led us through the F1 and he led us astray.
Let's do it then. All right, I think we should start the cars and get heading up there, mate.
Mate, let's go and check out the maps as well.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Love
first.
this part. We use paper maps.
Yeah.
And then hit the road.
We're good. What are you up to, Paul?
Mate, I'm airing down and have no idea where we're going, so I'm going to start at 22. We're about to look at the map, but just start at 22. Go from there. I can always go lower, so I think that's my go-to number, 22 PSI, mate.
Sweet.
Okay, Craig's Hut, first stop, but before we go have a look, what's going on, Richard?
I just went a cop low range, no low range. So the split pin's come out and the washer's gone. So I've made a little lockable.
Let's have a close look.
Just out of a clip that Rob fried in the back of his thing and just bent it around, make it a little lockable clip. Can't come off then.
There
Haven't
you
got
go.
any split pins.
Use low range again.
I love lying on the ground in the high country.
Once we've done that, we'll go have a look at Craig's hut.
That's it, mate.
There we go, a little plaque, give a little bit of information on Craig's hut. Rebuilt in 1993. Coordinated by the Mansfield Alpine 4-Wheel Drive Club with the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources, opened by the Honourable Mark Burrell, Minister for Conservation and Environment. 4th of April 93, there you go. In for a firewood cut. Well done, Jack. Here we go. Richard's loaded up the back of the shorty. Should be a good night.
Oh, waking up on day 2, man. What was day 1 all about?
Here we are, Richard. Lovick's hut. What a place to wake up. It was a hut tour. Day 1 was 3 huts in a row.
Yeah, which
Started off at Craig's.
Yeah, then we went. Craig's hut's really cool, but it's more of a touristy destination, isn't it? Yeah, a prop for a TV show. Yeah.
I do like it though.
Yeah.
Out of the 3, it's the most scenic.
Oh, breathtaking views across the valley there. Yeah, definitely. And then we headed up, and it started to get a bit more sort of off-roady up to Bluff Hut.
Beautiful too. Tells a great story. Bluff Hut.
And you can. That's the first time you can camp at a hut, isn't it? The Bluff Hut. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I was reading in there, and it goes into a lot of detail, but they've the huts have saved a lot of lives over the years, from full drivers or people that have got lost or stuck, right through back in the droving days where you just had somewhere safe to stay at winter.
Yeah,
That's their whole design, I guess.
Yeah, cool. Well, definitely. And then it got really rough. Full drives only, big signs saying that, and not just some decent off-roading, not over the top, but it was real fun driving to get up here. Yeah, definitely.
Very scenic too. I know these guys have done it all before. It was our mate Jack's first time up in the high country. First time for me in some of these tracks. They're all new, and tested out my parabolics, loving that as well. So
there's been a bit of a shame, because there's been a bit of a change to our itinerary, because over the other side of the mountain there's bushfires. So a lot of the tracks are now closed. So Rob Fry, the guy that's organised this trip, has had to get the maps out, go through and see what other tracks we can do, what other huts we can potentially get to and camp out tonight. So I don't think today's going to be as long as we were hoping it to be.
I think we'll set up a fire and have a beer a lot earlier in the day than we thought, but at least we still get to see some more tracks.
But this hut in the background, where are we again?
Lovick's
hut.
It is, out of the 3 so far, inside. The hut's my favourite.
Yep.
It's just, it was rebuilt in 2001. It was weathered.
Yeah.
You don't expect the engineering to last 400 years on a tin shack, but if I was stuck in any of these huts so far, this is the one.
You'd feel pretty cosy, wouldn't you? I reckon, when you got that big fire going in there.
It's got a hard floor.
Yeah, that's it. So you can set up in there. There's tin food and a little logbook in there. Did you see the little logbook?
A couple of them have got it. I find it nice too. The locals, I've noticed the locals have left tin food behind. They've gathered, well, not necessarily locals, but people have gathered kindling and stuff. Just so if you are stuck up here,
you can get something
and
going.
It's wet, there's dry firewood and there's a little bit of grub in there ready to go.
And hikers and horse riders use this all throughout the year. So it's the full drive tracks will be shut, for very seasonal, but the hikers come up here, like hardcore hikers will still.
Last night?
Yeah, well,
70, I
yeah,
believe.
yeah.
70
cool.
students
Yeah.
camped here last night. Hopefully we didn't smoke them out in Yahoo too much.
That's right, but they were gone when we woke up this morning. There was not a skerrick of evidence that they were even here, man. It was quite cool.
What a school excursion.
Yeah, definitely. So today, I don't know where we're going. Do you have any idea?
No idea. I'm pretty excited. We've had breakfast. We've cleaned up. We're going to have a brief.
Yep.
And we're going to be told where we're going. And I know it's going to be relaxed and there's going to be some wheeling.
Yeah, cool. Let's do it then.
Let's get ready. This hut in 2001, they decided had too many hard winters. So what you see today was rebuilt. Like a lot of these huts, either fire ravaged or just weathered from time. They didn't have to pass a building inspection back then. Here we go, we've just pulled over. Richard, what's going on? Straight on the tools.
Every time I put my foot on the brake, I can hear a grinding noise from the left rear corner. And looking through the holes in the wheels, I can see clean metal. I think one of the bolts on the caliper carrier has come off. So every time I brake, the caliper's moving and hitting the wheel and hitting the rim itself. So we're going to get in and have a look. Hopefully the bolt's still there in the little rubber bit, but if it's not, we'll nick the bolt from the bottom, because the most important bolt is the top bolt, because if you break, the bottom bolt. Anyway, we'll work it out when we get in there. Main thing is to get the wheel off for now.
125 or 1.5 you reckon?
Is that a 79?
Yeah, Paul, have a look at this. See where the caliper's been grinding on the rim.
Did we do the purchase?
Oh yeah.
It's come loose, mate.
This big bolt?
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
All sorted, mate. We can't find another bolt. We haven't got one quite big enough. We took the bolt that was left in the bottom of the caliper, put it in the top, so when rotation and you brake, it will suck it in rather than putting it against the wheel. That's all we can do. Anyway, let's crack on.
Back on the road.
How's it going for you?
Oh, mate, tell you what, pretty phenomenal, eh? It's stellar. It's just, you know, beautiful country.
Changes all the time.
That's it, yeah. 1 second you're going down this thing and it's like, you feel like the arse end's going to tip over you. Sorry, you feel like the bum end's going to tip over you. And next thing you know, you're looking over the edge and you're looking at bloody, you know, the bottom of the gorge, and you're 200 metres up. You know, it's yeah, it's cool. It's cool, you know, just scenic. It's beautiful.
So onwards and upwards, we're about to leave Peaks Flat, I think. Pikes Flat.
Flat, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So onwards and upwards, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit! Why aren't my lips moving to the sound, Richard?
Well, I'll tell you what, mate. I'm feeling it because I fucked the sound up, and I threw it in the river somewhere. Got a bit wet.
Oh, mate, not again. How many times this trip?
But this is the furthest. Been slowly getting worse, but Trust me, it gets worse from here.
Caw-caw. Did you hear that? The birds just flew over. Anyway, some highlights, mate. Today's package. How good was lunch?
Yeah, lunch was good, mate. That Pike's Flat was really nice. The change in scenery is absolutely astonishing.
It looks like I was talking then. Nice work. But yeah, the change in scenery was fantastic, mate. But this afternoon, what's going on from here on in? I don't even know. I can't remember because we're actually looking back in time.
Well, over there somewhere, there's a river, and I had a bit of a wash.
Oh yeah, you're much cleaner.
Yeah, wash me balls.
Good one, cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at my balls.
Yeah,
My shirt's
shirt.
a bit dirty.
Oh, sorry, mate. I used them to wipe me balls.
Oh, so that reminds me of that time we were in the high country and it was snowing.
Yeah.
You know, the big moon.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Tell you what, how about this fire? Rad.
Yeah, the fire's great, mate.
What? So anyway, back to the scenery. The scenery changes so much, and as you decelerate and down into these, places, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good, mate. Yeah, that reminds me of the time I had the parabolic suspension. Oh, geez, they work bloody great this trip. Thank you, Terrain Tamer.
No, that's all good. But tell you what, these bloody magpies, I swear they just come and nick me breakfast.
See that? That was a magpie nearly attacked me then.
Yeah. Was it a magpie or a kookaburra?
Kookaburra,
I think
mate.
it's a kookaburra. You should know that, maybe an Aussie.
I was just rolling with you on this one, you bloody dingbat.
Anyway, I think it's about time we scratched our balls, had a bit of a nose blow, and get the hell out of here.
Yeah, mate, these shorts are way too tight on me. Let's go. Oh, Richard, we've lost sound again. What have you done, mate?
Yeah, I know. I'm an absolute twat at this stuff this weekend. I've failed miserably.
Let's dub it.
Let's dub over it, mate. What do you think of this place?
Oh, mate, we are at Whitfield with a dead animal behind me. The beer's cold. The lunch I had chicken palmy. Everything's beautiful. Where are we in Whitfield, mate?
We're at the Mountain View Hotel, and this is a great place to end the trip.
Oh, beer's on tap. It's drizzling rain outside.
Yeah, I know. I got wet at that last bit. It's been absolutely fantastic weather all weekend, and then it decides to piss down just as we're coming to the pub. So luckily, we've got a nice, warm pub with some good food.
And guess who it's pissing down on? The guys in the shorty soft tops. So we got Jack, the Cavalots, myself. We've all got windows, mate. We wind them up and we enjoy the dry. We're wearing T-shirts. Even now, you're all rugged up from getting saturated.
Yeah, all right, mate. You don't have to bloody rub it in. But
Okay.
anyway, I'm just glad I've got a beer and I'm going to be absolutely throwing them down my throat.
Keep it warm, mate. Keep it warm.
Yeah.
Your car did go well, though. Everyone went well. This has been a fantastic trip. The beer's been flowing. Look at old Cobble walking back there behind the window. There he goes. He's going, the troughs are in there. He's going for a piss.
Yeah.
We're going to have a few more beers and go for a piss ourselves.
Well, how did your car go anyway? Tell me about a parabolic suspension.
Oh, mate, I will never go back to multis. Never go back to multi-leaves. We've got it right. I loved every bit of it. watch out for future content there as well, because I really enjoy it. We're going to drop a video just on my parabolics.
Yeah, cool. I'll tell you what, considering I'd only gone about 8Ks ever in my shorty, we did the Great Ocean Road, all the way through the High Country, over the moon.
Hundreds of Ks after this weekend. Yeah. And I'm back home now. We're staging The Voice here, so I did over 4,000 in my old ute. So did Jack Freeman. So just a fantastic time to be into our 40 series, mate.
Well, I suppose we better go and finish these beers off, maybe order another one.
Let's cuddle.
Is it? Hey! Cheers, mate.
We never got to cuddle.
So we're at the heart, and there's just this hay thing, and it's like kind of like lots of rope and stuff, and that's the end of the video. Bye.